Mexico, full of beer bottles. On the other side, they just burned it all, just to keep the foliage down, I guess. The hair looks pretty charred too, actually. Hey y'all, greetings from Mexico. I'm currently, well, not right this second, but I'm staying in the city of Durango. I caught a bus out here it was on the way to Nombre de Dios, but I asked the bus driver to let me off here at crossroads of a highway back there. And now it's apparently about 5 kilometers to this area with a waterfall, and apparently the area is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm walking up a secondary highway for 5 kilometers apparently. Maybe I can get a hitchhike, I don't know. Hitchhiking in Mexico, I haven't quite done that one yet, but yeah, that should be interesting, that's for sure. Mexico. They burn the foliage in the ditch all the way until there. Like, makes all the sense in the world, right? There's no rhyme or reason at all to why they would stop here. By the way, you don't have to do this. You can easily take that bus to Nombre de Dios, 70 pesos, and then you can get a truck or a tour from there to take you up to the falls. Right? Me, I'm just trying to keep my costs down a lot, and you know, I can walk 10 kilometers round trip just to get to the area. It's fine. So that's what I'm doing. Interesting crops. It looks like you got like a lot of cactus. And then they're way spaced apart, and then there are horses and they're grazing. Cannot say I've seen that yet. Well, I don't mind this walk. I haven't tried to hitchhike. You know, the sun is at my back, the wind is at my back, and I'm going downhill. And, you know, like I say, it is a bit interesting. On the way back, maybe it'll be a different story. I'll probably be tired, and I'll decide to try and hitchhike with some random Mexicans. But, yeah, in the meantime, I'm just kind of enjoying it. It's obviously a big, long straightaway, but still, man, I'm hiking through the Mexican countryside. Nothing wrong with that action. Well, I don't have the most appropriate stuff going on. I have jeans. My Arc'teryx pants that I wore all the way through the Camino and I've been wearing on vacation, and they're nice. They grew legs and walked away on me in my last hostel. And yeah, I mean, there's only so many places to look in your backpack, around your bed, and someone picked them up, walked away with them. And in my room as well, roughly at the same time, this German girl had 3,000 pesos stolen. She left her purse right there, like, but I mean, yeah, it still sucks for her. 20 years old, it's about 200 bucks Canadian. So yeah, I think my pants walked away as well, which sucks. But you know, roll with the punches. A walk in my jeans, not the end of the world. And yeah. Almost got this road walk hammered off. This nice little trail showed up about 1 kilometer ago for horses and happy hikers. It's always nicer than the asphalt to walk on dirt. I'll come down to the bridge. A random wall here. Kind of interesting so far. Kind of a rest area over here that appears to be like closed, sort of roped off, but there's also a trail heading down. I'd heard that like it's closed, but it's not closed. Oh, there's another wall with a hole in it. But you know, you just never quite know it. You can scramble under fences, and look at these guys driving cattle. Good old rural Mexico, you know. All right, let's see what we got down here. So here's a fence, barbed wire, but it's scraped right down to nothing. So yeah. All right, let's go see what's going on. Okay. Huge wall of rock. Nice pool, and it appears the falls are over here. Cool. This little rest area is definitely closed off to vehicles. Let's go check things out. Not bad at all. I knew that these waterfalls were not that high, but this is a pretty cool little pool and basin that they're kind of falling into. There's a few of them here. This huge wall, more wall, pretty cool rock formations. And apparently the area is pretty interesting to check out, to explore. So let's see what I can find. Keep walking down here. Hiking along. Just want to say, don't get any ideas about going swimming in this, right? I've had another hike where I came across a lot of poo. Now there's all this brown stuff on these trees, so this might be that. This still doesn't look good, right? This still looks pretty scummy and stuff, so yeah. Don't drink the water in Mexico, and don't go swimming in Mexico. I went and tracked this all the way up, and it does not go through Durango, but still, I mean, yeah, a lot of sewage does not get treated in Mexico. This is a thing in Mexico. They have garbage, but they don't come pick it up, so people just kind of dump stuff at the foot of the garbage, right? Can't really get mad at them. I mean, you know, you can get mad at like the government or whoever's supposed to be picking the stuff up, but yeah, can't get mad at the people for just kind of leaving their garbage at the foot of it. All right, I found steps down. What do you say? Lava, winter prod 20, no, I don't know. All right. In case you haven't noticed too, this is also a bring your own water situation. There's probably vendors down there when it's not COVID, but right now it is just me and my water. And that's all I got to work with. This is beautiful, even with a bunch of graffiti on it. It is gorgeous. Well, I'm coming down to this, whatever this was. Now kind of a rest area of sorts, so impromptu one. Well, this was definitely a washroom facility once. Back in yeah. I don't know why it's fallen to the wayside, why the money has dried up, but that's what's going on now. All right, I'm down on the floor. It's very cool down here. Lots of signs saying, you know, please don't throw garbage, please don't do that, please respect things. When you think about this thing here, you wonder why they don't just put something over there that just goes into the water, because there's no way in hell that they came and sucked out that sewage, right? You're really just providing people with a place to put their butt and a little privacy, so why not just build some little crap holes over there? But yeah, you know, maybe that's what the thinking was when they let it go to hell. This water might be okay, who knows? All this could be just off these guys. Pretty cool pool of water. If they did make sure it was clean, this could easily be made into a really cool tourist attraction, right? I mean, you still have the concrete stairs over there and everything. Yeah. Got some old destroyed, beat up picnic tables down here. Probably by some big flood event that came through this. I'm beginning to think that Canada has, you know, the boreal forest has the smallest trees in the world. Like everywhere I go, look at this, like ridiculous root system. All above ground, or maybe it was all washed away or something, but it's insane. Very cool. Well, thinking about heading up here. This is pretty rugged, like pretty tough, you know, always gotta watch every step. It's rugged hiking. But I see a bit of a trail up here. It looks like there's a bit of a flat note part. Well, let's see how that works out. Well, this road isn't a whole lot better, but well, a little better than down there. But I didn't come all the way out here just to hike down to the falls and then head back up. So let's see what's going on. Well, that's pretty typical. That means a bit of a trail. There's another one up there. So that was in Spain on the Camino, and then I also found that over on some other hikes in Mexico. Oh, here's a fence. Okay, there's another white mark over there, but there's a big old fence in my way. I don't think it's too hard to get around it, but yeah. All right. Okay. The fence isn't a thing. What is a thing is that along where the fence is kind of gone, someone has made a real effort to send the message, right? Piss off. And not that long ago, right? So if I head up here, I'm hiking into someone's land. And yeah, you want to be a white guy running into some Mexican in the middle of nowhere and you're on his land? It's not a wonderful scenario. I can think of more fun ones. Well, I'll head back up top, I guess, and see what else I can do. Well, still a functional table up here. Someone built the old-fashioned fire pit. There's even fresh wood left. Well, I've come to where the fence hits up here. I would definitely be trespassing if I went across this fence. Not only that, there's a couple of Mexicans over there eyeing me up. So yeah, make my intention very clear that I'm heading back. All right, don't play around. Well, once upon a time, this area clearly had all kinds of love, money poured into it. But then it just dries up, you know? It happens in Mexico a lot, it seems. They built something really nice, and then 10 years later, like there's not a cent put into it after. 10 years later, it looks like crap. Anyway, it's a shame, but these things do happen. And a nice little chat with that couple over there. And they said this is just temporarily closed for the pandemic, right? And then they just ducked underneath the, yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go over to the bridge again and see if I can find something interesting to check out on the other side. Well, across the bridge, I'm on the other side. Everything is fenced off. Yeah, everything is fenced off over here. If it's a park and it's, you know, I don't mind that, but I'm not gonna run into a Mexican landowner, trespass on his land. Yeah, it's a respect thing too, right? I'm a guest in this country. All right, I guess there's nothing else to see. Well, I might just walk this back up because I got ample energy. Well, I can't talk a whole lot because I got a lot of side wind. So now I got on my back. But you know, the foliage in Mexico is pretty cool. These trees here are pretty neat to check out, right? Definitely. Well, I might also sign off. Keep my back to the, hopefully that, yeah, whatever. Most of the hiking I did was on the road up here for this thing, but that was still fun, still cool. Seeing a new feature in Mexico. Later, get out there and hike.